It's time for Frank Walks. Frank talks while Frank walks. It's time for Frank Walks.
All right, hockey season's underway, you know. We got Matt Murls here talking about the some spitting chicklets, and of course we got Elio the Iceman, and we're going to talk a little puck as we go on a Frank Walks, and of course, you know, Frank Walks always hydrated by Body Armor. You know, Body Armor, high quality, all natural, just the best you can get. Nothing fake in Body Armor. All right, we got the hockey season. We've been underway here. What's new at Spittin' Chicklets this year?
Oh, lots new. We've changed the schedule. We go the main show Monday and Friday, and then we have the game notes, which is Army and myself, on Wednesdays at noon. So we got 3 days a week bringing the hockey coverage to the people.
Now, of course, we don't know how the whole season's going to play out yet. But one thing I'm interested in is the Panthers. Two-time Stanley Cup champions, and it looks like the injuries, is that going to be that big of an issue? Can they overcome these injuries and be there at the end again?
From what I've seen so far, I mean, it's the two best players, the two leaders of the team, which makes it even harder. If they can just hold on till they get healthy, they are going to probably win the thing again. But early on here, they are struggling.
But isn't Barkov out with an ACL?
Yeah, he's supposed to be 8 to 9 months, but I feel like this day and age.
That doesn't sound to me. I hear ACL. I think that's a year-long injury. I cannot envision him being back in March.
So it used to be back in the old days. These new medical procedures and the recovery stuff, they're saying he'll be back by playoff time. And if you do get a healthy Barkov, they're going to be really tough to beat again.
I mean, Kachuk, they expect him back like sometime in December, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
But I think they also have a lot of tread on their tires.
That's the problem when you do. They've gone to 3 straight Stanley Cups, and you play an extra 25 games in that kind of environment, tough hitting. It's not like the regular season that your Devils are good at playing. You know, this is big physical hockey, and that's why they end up winning. But you're right, it does take a wear and tear on your body, and that's why you do see the injuries. But there's no way I'm betting against them.
Yeah, well, that happened
May,
last
June.
year. So, Frank, I was sort of against Florida, same sort of reasoning as you. They had been to 2 cups in a row, long season. But what happened was 10 to 15 games before the regular season ended, they started slow playing their guys. They had guys to take nights off. They had
They started playing like they're in the NBA. Load management.
Yeah,
exactly, load management. So they finished like 5-5, and everyone's like nervous. Oh, Florida's not back, and then they wiped the floor with Tampa Bay. So in the first round,
and of course Toronto in the playoffs are just.
Yeah,
I mean, the Maple Leafs. I find it stunning, this stat. The Maple Leafs have won the second most Stanley Cups with 13. But they have not been to a Stanley Cup final since there was only 6 teams in the league. And that is 1967. Yeah. That's almost 60 years of not being to the Stanley Cup finals.
But they think every year is their year.
I mean, the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I've heard the stories how much they're hated in Canada. It's like they're like the Cowboys on steroids. Where it's like they're Canada's team, and they like try to put it down your throat.
Yes.
Like, especially with that song, "The Maple Leaf Forever." The Maple Leaf Forever. So it's always like, and this is Canada's team. And all of a sudden, everybody Winnipeg, Edmonton, Calgary, they saying, "Fuck that."
Well, and if you have to listen to Biz talk about him, it's painful. But Elio and I, we usually have one call before the playoffs start trying to pick a Stanley Cup winner. Yep. And every time we go through the list, and we can throw out the Maple Leafs right away. Like the Maple Leafs are never going to win. Take them right off the board.
The seasons are a little different in Canada. I mean, in Toronto, autumn comes in April because that's when the leaves fall.
I like. I'm going to steal that one.
But I see your shirt here, the Olympic shirt.
Oh yeah, we got Olympic year this year.
Olympic year, which also could help the Florida Panthers in their quest, because that's going to be a couple weeks off.
I think
a couple of the players will play.
I think it's like a month.
Yeah, so a couple of the guys will be on the
About
teams.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, some Finns and some Swedes will be on the teams. There'll be some other guys.
I think Team USA has
So-
a legitimate shot to win the gold medal this year.
Oh yeah. I mean, the Four Nations was the best thing we've ever seen last year, and
The only question
they
is,
went to overtime.
getting back to Leafs, Austin Matthews, please don't choke. I mean, yeah, I know he's got that Maple Leaf DNA. We got the light. I know he's got that Maple Leaf DNA. Can't win a Game 7.
Yes.
Can't win a clutch game. I mean, let's hope that this year for that Team USA, of course. Well, we know if they're healthy, Jack's going to be there.
Yep.
Quinn, maybe Luke gets in.
Yeah, they were talking about that, but I think he's still a little bit of ways.
Yeah, we still
There's
got
so many
the
guys, but you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, if there's injuries
Yeah.
and stuff, he's definitely on the short list of guys coming in there.
Now, the Devils have Jack Hughes locked up long term. Now they got Luke Hughes locked up for 7 years. Is it only a matter of time before the Canucks have to go, okay, here you go?
Yeah, I mean, there's
I-
definitely rumors of them three wanting to get together.
I
and
mean,
obviously the Devils would be the easiest one to pull off because it's just getting one more guy there.
I mean, Jack Hughes is locked up long term. Luke Hughes is locked up
yeah.
long term. Devils have some good prospects. I mean, Seamus Casey.
That Jack Hughes contract is looking like one of the best deals
Oh,
ever
yeah.
in hockey history. Eight times $8 million.
Yep.
Sick deal by him.
I mean, when he is healthy, he's one of the most exciting, best players in the NHL. I mean, the only question is, can he stay healthy?
So let me ask you something, Frank. We all know you're the Mets guy and the Devils guy. How did you get into hockey? How did you become this crazy Devils fan?
You know, the first time I really followed hockey was 1988, when the Devils, as Wayne Gretzky called them, they were a Mickey Mouse franchise. I mean, I remember the Blizzard game where they had 330 fans at the game. And that was the most notable moment. But they are a nothing team. Nobody even thought about them. And all of a sudden, this one year, they just slip in the playoffs after the '88 Olympics. Sean Burke gave him a little bit of a spark. And the John McClane goal suddenly put them in the playoffs. And they upset the Islanders. They beat the Capitals. And all of a sudden, they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals. And that's kind of like the first year I really followed hockey was that.
What year was that?
88
Okay.
team. They took the Bruins to a Game 7, and the seven-game series against the Bruins was kind of funny because Jim Schoenfeld was the coach. Got into a tussle with Don Koharski, the ref.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah,
Koharski fell, and Koharski claimed that he was pushed, and it's like, no, you didn't. I didn't touch you. You fell. Have another donut.
Oh yeah, I remember that clip.
I didn't remember
I remember
that.
that.
That's awesome.
So that was it. And then when they started putting away the Stanley Cup, then you became a diehard.
I mean, it's just incredible. I never thought they'd actually win one. And then they had that tough series against the Rangers, and it seemed like that they grew out of that. It's like that. They lost that with the Matteau goal. It actually made them a better team. It actually made them a better team. Meanwhile, the Rangers, I mean, the Rangers, you know how you buy something and they have to rebrand it, put a sticker over something?
Yeah.
If you actually peel that sticker off, you say, oh, okay, the Rangers do win the Cup. That was just the Oilers. I mean, they had 8 Oilers on their team. 8 Oilers. All right, now, Murls, of course, you played hockey. You had you played all over the world.
Yeah, world travel. Cup of coffee, as we
Cup
call
of
it in the
coffee
NHL.
In the NHL. Even we're in the Devils organization with Albany.
Yeah, well, funny enough, that one year when Albany I was there, it was Colorado and Carolina was splitting them.
Oh,
but,
they wasn't.
but
That
it
was after the Devils
yeah,
left
it was
them?
right after the Devils left them. But a little known.
Oh, they went to
stat-
Lowell. They went to
Yep,
Lowell.
they went to Lowell. But the Albany River Rats won the Calder Cup the same year the Devils won the Stanley Cup.
Yes.
And they're one of only 2 teams to do that. My brother was the stick boy for that team, that River Rats team. So hockey's been in my family and been in my life.
Whatchamacallit was
this
a
whole
big part of
time.
that team. He wasn't on the first Stanley Cup, but he was a big part of the second and third one, and that was Patrick Elias.
Oh yeah, yep. Patrick Elias.
Patrick Elias was a big part of that team.
Reed Simpson. I think Reed Simpson was one of the few guys that played on both teams too. So that was really cool how they celebrated there. Then we went down to New Jersey and celebrated. And ever since then, you know, it was a dream of mine to play in the NHL, and luckily it happened.
So, what were your favorite moments in playing in the NHL?
Oh, yeah, it's like always the first game is special because your parents put all this money and time. Like you don't have family vacations when you're a hockey player as a kid. All the money, all the weekends, go to that. And to reward them with the first NHL game was really special. It was opening night. Mario Lemieux was in the lineup. Funny enough, I actually gave him a pass in the last minute, and he hit the post. And then I'm such a mush. The puck went down the other end. They scored in the empty net. We lost 3-0. But besides that, it was you know, a dream come true.
I mean, I look at hockey. I look at the youth hockey, and I see all when they do the skating at the practice facility before the games. They have like youth teams there. They're coming with these like it looks like they're going like outback camping for 3 weeks with those big bags they have to take.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. The equipment's expensive, the ice time's expensive, but the way you grow up learning how to be on time, you learn leadership, and hockey people are always good people. So you meet good friends, your parents meet good friends, and
it's a small
really
community.
the best.
It's a small community.
Yeah, it's really the best.
Now, when you talk about hockey, you do it from the gambling perspective.
Yes.
Now, your fans are taking the overs. You're the Iceman.
Correct.
Why
Yes.
is it taking the overs?
So what happened was...
You got a hot goalie there.
Yeah, it hurts when you get a hot goalie. I'm a gambler at nature, and I tried gambling in all different types of sports. No luck. When I got to hockey, I basically last resort, my last hurrah. And we had some luck betting the overs, and I've been 5 years in a row. We've had a winning record each year. We haven't made a ton of money, but you know, to be on the plus side of gambling, as gamblers know, is a hard thing to do.
Very tough thing to do.
Very tough.
I mean,
The other side, the other sports, maybe not so much, but hockey's all right.
well, hockey, it's just anything can happen today. it could be like a team that's tired. You can get a team on a team looking ahead to like bigger opponents.
Yep.
I mean, watch it.
Wow. I always wonder how these guys survive doing these cameramen.
Oh yeah, it's not easy.
Jesus. But yeah,
And
tell
of
us
course,
about
people blocking the box. You're not supposed to block the box. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't block the box.
So we actually talked on game.
Even this bus here blocking the box.
we talked about it on Game Notes, kind of how this all came together. It was how you're taking the first responders to the Devils games this
Yes.
year. Tell me
That's
a little bit
awesome.
how that started.
Well, basically, I'm a Devils season ticket holder. I've been season ticket holder since
Not a big
2019.
deal.
And so I have 2 tickets. And I would take Doug's for a while. I'd take anyone with me. And Jenks would come to the games. Or I have a rotation of people who I would take at the game.
Yep.
So Jenks came up with the idea, how about I offer it up to first responders? And we did, and we had like incredible response. Like
Nice.
we had like 30 people like within like a couple hours.
Great.
You're getting a police escort right here because of these tickets you're giving
So,
away.
Yeah, and it's really good. I think it's actually a good way of giving back and inviting somebody there, meeting new people, and I think it's I really love how it's working out. And hopefully we can take it all the way to the all the way to June.
I was going to say, you got the playoff tickets. Are they still going to be in on the playoff games? If it's
Yeah,
Stanley
sure,
Cup
why not?
Finals, Game
Why not?
7?
Why
Wow.
not? I mean, the
Jeez.
Devils have if it clicks right, it can happen. You know, the one thing that concerns me is Carolina. They have to figure out how to win in Carolina, though they do well against the Hurricanes at home. So the Hurricanes are going to be like that mountain to overcome.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Oh, I
Devils,
think,
always with the Devils staying healthy. 'Cause
And
they're
the,
built for speed and they're small.
And the Hurricanes, I think the Hurricanes are a legitimate Stanley Cup contender,
Wow.
especially getting Ellers from.
Really, yeah. I don't know. He hasn't started off great, but yeah, I think in playoffs you'll see him. but they're kind of small. I don't know. I can't trust Carolina. We were talking about them, and they're hard to trust because they haven't done it. Until they can do it, how can we trust
Yeah,
them?
but they get to the conference finals, so
Yeah.
you know, one of these years we
One of these years.
I mean, Dallas. I always like Dallas.
Yeah,
So-
Dallas. They're going to be tough. If you have a goalie like that, like you're always in it. That's why Florida, like no matter how bad they play, their goalie keeps them in the
Yep.
game. You guys have Markstrom. He can keep you in any game, but again, he's got to stay healthy.
Though Jake Allen's not a bad backup.
Yeah, veteran guy, but I don't know if he's going to win you a Stanley Cup.
No.
What else we got?
Are there any teams this year you see as a possible dark horse that will surprise people?
Dark horse. I like that.
My dark horse team is the Canadiens.
Montreal.
I like Montreal. I think they're still probably a year or two away, but they snuck into the playoffs last year, and I think they're sort of probably be similar this year, maybe be 7 or 8, but they're building something, I think, with that defenseman. I love that defenseman, that young kid.
Cole Hudson. Yeah, Cole Hudson.
Yeah, he is just.
Lane Hudson. His brother's Cole Hudson. Lane Hudson.
For a small guy like that, it is just unbelievable what he does.
Yeah, I actually thought they were going to kind of regress, but they've been unreal to start the season. I'm telling you, I like this St. Louis Blues team. They got in last year,
similar,
and they should have beat Winnipeg.
Yeah,
they're going to be if they get into the playoffs, they're always going to be a tough out because they got the goalie Bennington.
They're
and
huge.
They
they're
play big and hard. Like that's we see it.
Now, last year, the Rangers went from President's Trophy to out, and then we had the Predators
Yeah.
had big signings and it fell flat.
Yes.
What team this year could be like they're going to fall on their face? What team?
LA Kings. LA Kings could be that kind of team.
Bruins.
Oh, the
Bruins
Bruins.
stink.
The Bruins need to rebuild.
Yeah.
They're done.
They stink.
The Bruins are in ruins.
The Bruins are in ruins. Yes.
But thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you,
you.
Frank.
It's going to be an interesting season. I'm looking forward to the Olympics, and then after the Olympics, and hopefully the Devils can make some noise, and Team USA can take home the gold. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Frank. Thanks for everything.